Greetings, fellow Wendigos. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Biotech, The First Wendigo, Episode 22, Slaughter Zone. All of the mechs are ready to fight. Yep, they're all fully charged and ready to go, except for Kish. Kish should be recharging soon. But Kish has had important work to do. Research is very fast. Wendy is very good at it. Soul Wayne, you need a larger steel zone. So you've just been hauling to your heart's content. So I'll expand that. And then I also, knowing that, oh, there's blowback. Gun turrets. Knowing that I will be setting up advanced component manufacturing here, I'm going to make room for the shelves as well. As soon as Jonah is up... Actually, you know what? I don't care about your sleep schedule. Let's do the role changer, right? So, role changer, spectator, and 4 guide. Done. Ringo, when am I next? 5 days. Okay, so that will be April, May 10th is Bringa's next event. Social 0. You have to go up to level 5 just to get your first point. You are going to be a wonderful guide, clearly. Okay, at this point, I don't need to dump rotted creatures anywhere. So we'll stop that. And still working on the research for defenses. So I'm not really sure how I want Jonah to help out, but I do know that fertilizing eggs is one of the reasons Jonah exists. So let's take a look. We have got Slow Runner, so this one will not be used. A little reminder, the must not have genes on the top right are ones that we have to avoid, and you can always find that chart typing !! genes. This one has weak and strong immunity, which is confusing. Not sure which it inherits. So this one potentially we could vat grow. If you, again, look at the charts here, weak immunity is one of those we don't want, but I don't know which of those 2 immunities are going to express. In fact, maybe I could do the math. -2 to +1 to -1 to -3. Okay, it's going to express the weak immunity. If you're wondering how I know that, the metabolic efficiency of this embryo is -3. So I just did the math on all of the germline genes as if it was strong immunity inherited, and that came to a different number than the metabolic efficiency of -3. So between these 2 genes, I know which one it's going to be. It's going to be weak immunity. So that embryo is not viable either. The metabolic efficiency is just the sum of all of the genes. And all the genes at the bottom here are cosmetic, so they don't have metabolic efficiencies. So in the case of like skin color, these two skin colors is just random. But yeah, so if we get a -2, +2 is 0, +3 is 3, -2 is 1, -2 is -1, -2 is -3. So the fire speed, weak immunity, unhappy, heat tolerant, fire resistant, robust is what is being expressed here. The strong immunity is not being expressed. Logic. Then this egg, slow runner. So, and slow study. So they are all 3 eggs non-viable. It's fine. I suspect that most of the eggs that we have are not going to be viable, and that's why I want to expand the prisoner project. It's just, it takes a lot of energy and time to acquire the required material. So I guess I'll turn that vat off. Should still be, yeah, just researching for gun turrets. And I think... The issue that I have here is I really, really do not want to build steel-only turrets. They're particularly vulnerable to impids, because impids will just set them on fire. And then they'll all burn and blow up. And they're pretty weak. So it's not something I want to invest in other words. I don't think that there was a source of uranium anywhere here, so if I want to get turrets, they're going to be either in plasteel, which is really expensive given my limited source of plasteel, or in just steel. So although I hate to do it, I don't see another option but to just have regular old steel. And Frankenstein, thank you for the resub. Silver turrets. Yeah, I'm not doing that either. For an entirely different reason. Okay, perimeter is secured. Good. Our meal sources are pretty decent. And Jonah's not exactly happy. That bedroom is arguably pretty awful, but could be worse. I'll make it a slightly better bedroom. These bedrooms are kind of temporary. They were never really intended to be full, the bedrooms forever. So with gun turrets researched, I am going to start manufacturing them. And I think the way to do this is to set up one door specifically to be designated as the like raid door. So I'm going to make it this one because I can create somewhat of a killbox here with turrets in a circle all firing on a singular point. So if I modify this to be a bit of like a barricaded, or maybe this door. That might be, well, no, I like this one better. Because the idea is I'll probably end up having it be a corridor like this, where the enemies then dump out to a room that has a semicircle of mini turrets that all shoot at whatever target's there. And for non-sappers and non-breachers, that's pretty effective. So if that's the case, mini turrets have a certain range. So I think what I'll do is set this up to play to the mini turret's range strength. So a mini turret's range is, what, 30? Or 24, I think? 24? No, it was 30. So I'm going to build a corridor here, and then have turrets. Let's go 21, 18, 21 out. So turrets in this area here, all firing on the entryway point, because even the ones in the corner here can reach. So essentially you just want all spots to be able to reach that singular entryway. And that's just going to be a really effective way to pacify humanoid and even mechanoid, non-sapper, non-breacher. And it can also... I'm leaving plenty of space to introduce a toxic or fire maze here, so that we can improve it later on. So given my stone situation, I think Jonah, that is going to be your new thing that you do. You're going to be cutting stone. So these walls here are going to be made of slate, even though I don't have any slate on me at the moment. Made of slate because slate is a stone that is, you know, I have hauled already. And then for security, I will have barricades here. The reason for the barricades, enemies can't stand up on barricades to fire, so it forces them out into the killbox area. Checking the overhead mountain. I then need orange chaos to mine some of this, which is fine. So we'll have orange chaos start mining away on this chunk here to get it out of the way. I like it. Should work. I hope. Oh, Jonah got the flu. Well, never mind. Guess you have the day off. I'm going to use industrial meds just to speed up the recovery process. I'm actually not going to rework this bedroom. I think, given that it was temporary, there's no point in investing it to be better. Just treat it like the junk bedroom that it's supposed to be. And make sure that this is symmetrical. So it's 21 out, east, 21 west. And then I can only get away with 18 north because of the overhead mountain. But that should be fine. Because the intention is to eventually wall all of this indoors. Arctic Wolf Revenge. Oh, for the guests? Yeah, that's not my deal. Well, more meat, I guess. You're a baseliner, so I don't really care. I'm going to be blamed for that one, but it doesn't matter. What about Jonah helping to do social? Yes, absolutely. Wardening and doctoring more than Wendy. Wendy doesn't really need to do it. One of the big reasons Wendy has children is to outsource that kind of work to offspring. I'm just making sure none of this is overhead mountain, because then I would need to revise the plan a little bit, but it looks like all of it is thin rock. Oh, they both went down. And they killed the wolf. Don't care. Shouldn't have showed up if you weren't tough. What to research next? So I just got tox gas. So here is the choices. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Wendy cut stone. Because someone needs to do it. Oh, there is some overhead mountain, but it's not going to interfere with my plans. Well, that's good. All right, you are back to recharge. And I would say at this point, given the amount of steel that Solwain has collected, constructing tool benches makes sense to speed up the stone cutting and fabrication tasks. The perishable cannibal meals, I'm actually going to delete the non-cannibal perishable because they're not really a thing I have to care about. So I've just changed the food priorities so that the members here only eat fine meals made of human meat, essentially. Oh, really? Got all that effort to keep you happy, and how do you repay me? By smashing things? So that means I can put the simple meals in here. Because we have two different tiers of meals. Yeah, okay. Or just move them to the next shelf over, Wendy. Yeah, that's probably what I had intended, correct? Alright, sorry Kish, I have to wake you up. Because Jonah is punching things. And deep drilling wins by small margin. I do think it's wise for me to get resources that I otherwise don't have access to. We'll eventually use auto turrets, not just minis. Depends on resources, right? I'm not going to commit to auto turrets because they cost a ton of plasteel until I have a ton of plasteel. Honestly, given my desire to become a slightly better Mechanator, I would also go so far as to say that that uranium slugs would be pretty awesome as well. But I have no idea if that's going to be a thing that we do, because I can't predict the future. As much as I try. Try as I might. I don't know what happens tomorrow. So these doors here, it's just for a emergency cutoff. It's a way for me to just close the path. Oh, I have a wolf that's self-tamed. I don't care. So, go stand here, and I will kill you when convenient. Now that we have the tool cabinets, as long as it's a heated environment, we should be able to get through the slate pretty quickly. Jonah. 3 hours till tend. You are only quarter immune. Ha! Nice try, Randy. But that was stone, not steel. No fires for me. You wonder if the wolf will make a good hat? Probably. Let's check. Seems hat-shaped. Maybe parka-shaped, who knows. How hungry are you? Yeah, I can feed off you. Don't care if you're unconscious. Alright, Wendy, you just keep cutting stone. It's like a task way beneath you, but it allows for Kish to do the construction. And then soon I can change Solwain's zoning priorities once the rest of the steel is hauled, so that Solwain will haul chunks. And that will speed up the process. Oh, a psychic drowner. I'm glad that I don't have a psychofluid pump, because that would be really annoying. Once these meals run out, I'll probably end up making future meals out of just rice for the prisoners, not to waste the human meat. It will keep them happier, but that's not my intent. I don't want to waste it on them. You wonder why there aren't any control buildings to expand control range? For balancing reasons. I can answer that without even needing to ask Ludion. The true weakness of a Mechanator is that they have a limited control range, as a way to prevent them from being God. So, oh, don't roof that. So, there aren't ways to expand the control range for balancing reasons, as far as I'm concerned. What is your mood? Oh, the drowner's ripping you up. Have a fine meal. I think I also agree with their design decision that having it set up the way they set it up, the Mechanator kind of needs skin in the game, quote unquote, in order to effectively command their mechs, because requiring there to be skin in the game is the balancing factor. That way you can't just instruct a horde of mechs from the opposite end of the world to go do your bidding. Come on, stop punching my doors. You don't pay for the steel. It's a beatdown. So see, you can no longer blood feed prisoners. Doesn't let you. Totally a completely fair balancing mechanic. I agree with that one, because I was abusing it last stream in a big way. Just go down. Nope, or die. Okay, fine. What was the killing blow? Wendy did it. rip the leg off of Ringa. Okay. All's fair in love and war. At least her mood improved, and exactly. Prisoner died being responsible and killed someone. Double dip. Brings me the smiles. Hey, bud. Alright, Slow Wayne, you are... no, this is your last trip. There you go. So, I'm going to rename the zone Mech Hauling. And all I really need to do is to make sure that a zone appropriate for the chunks is also added. And then Solwayne will help to haul only the things that I designate, and nothing more. So first thing, all the chunks inside my walls, and then these ones that offer cover to incoming enemies. But I'm going to go after the slate first. Done. There is still steel up there, but it's further out, so Slowline will be working on the chunks. Siddhartha, thank you for the reset. I guess... Well, I could keep the heaters on, but there's really no point, because everyone's dead. I kind of deleted all the prisoners. Alright, Jonah, how's it going? 54. It occurs to me that, so here's how I envision it looking. I am going to, for security's sake, double up the wall here. Like, something like that. Because this back wall is going to get shot at a lot by turrets. And then this will be the box of sorts. I still need to mine a little bit. So at this point, I need to start putting in the turrets. I don't need a lot of turrets, but just enough to prevent, if I was to be attacked sometime really soon, to prevent that attack from succeeding. So I will build these 5 first. I'm actually going to leave the center undone, so that I can use the center as the door that allows for a raider to path into the base. And also for Wendy to shoot out. Or to stand there for mechs or something. Alright, the droner's over, so her mood will snap back. That's great. Oh, oops. That's my fault. Parduk. Add that charger to it. These meals... I'm going to load into the growth vat. So they don't go to waste. Oh, I can't. Ah, fine. I'm flicking off the heaters here so they don't break down and require components for repair. I guess I don't really care about those meals, though. If they decay or not doesn't affect me. So then the turrets will also require dead power. And I'll put the dead power in front of them. So the powered line will be behind them, so that it can't be severed easily by raiders. And then the unpowered line will be in front. But far enough away that it's not a exploding turret can't take it out. Sort of curious what's in here. I mean, it's not an ancient danger. It's just some garbage. Okay, let's get those turrets on. I could change the... So the reason that the meals aren't being vatted is just there's no one in the vat. It has nothing to do with the designation of the meals. Horses? Just a random band of horses? Alright. Was not expecting that. But okay. Band of Horses, pretty good band. Yeah, that's probably why I called it a band of horses, not like a is it band the formal term? Probably, right? It's a herd? Okay. Herd is one of those that is used everywhere. Oh, Jonah's having a bit of a... Oh, you need food. I'm going to Google it. It's a band. That's the collective noun. It's a... If it's for colts, it's a rag. It also could be called a team of horses or harass of horses or a band of horses. A stable or stud of horses or a herd. All five are correct collective nouns for horses. Are you... Okay, I'm gonna have him drink a beer. So as to not have a mental break. A little bit of chemical entertainment. Alright, Quattro. Turrets. There is a lot more to this project to be done, but stage one is coming together. OC, let's have you group 2 and do a little bit more mining. A transport crash. Someone named Shrew. The problem I've had with transport crashes in the past is they're just... What the hell? They're literally going to walk off the map tile. Well, bye, I guess. There's literally no way I could ever stop you, even though you're a wimp. Wow, actually, I'm kind of impressed. You're a wimp with a really deep torso cut, and you're still on your feet? Farewell. Thanks, Randy. That was quite the gift you offered me. I am forever in your debt, dear storyteller. You massive troll. Ridiculous. Okay, we can walk all the way around this, which is really good. And there's no overhead mount? No, okay. Good. Brandy with the technical gift. Yeah, it reminds me of a tradition that one of my... What is she to me? Second or third cousin? That when, this was years back, but my family, because she was going to school where I grew up, my family would invite her to Thanksgiving. And she would not bring anything, which was fine. That wasn't really the issue. But the funny thing was, she would then take a picture of a bouquet of flowers, like a few days later, and say, I forgot to bring these to you. And it's like, don't even take the picture. What are you doing? Like, it's fine to bring nothing, but it's super weird. And this happened like 3 years in a row. It's super weird to take a picture of a gift that you intended to gift, but never gift it in the first place. And that's essentially what happened 3 years running. And we're just like, yeah, you forgot the flowers. It's like, just don't remember the flowers. It's fine. No one said you had to bring flowers, but the mirage of a gift is more insulting than the gift itself. Hey, it's a slave ship. We've got a impid, 37 years old, could be egg extracted, and a Neanderthal, 49. Ooh, you were close. I think 49 is the last year that you can extract eggs from a, from someone. Okay, I will spend it. Let's sell the gene pack for darkish red hair. Sell the eggs that I have currently, don't need. Sell the flak vest. And sell some of the reinforced barrels, because I'm not going to need that many. Well, get eating, because these meals are going to decay quick. Let me flick the heaters back on. And maybe get the door constructed. Yeah, it's more insulting than no gift at all. That's... I mean, my family didn't care. It was a joke. It wasn't like we were actually insulted. No one had their feelings hurt or anything like that. We just thought it was really funny. So first things first, you are going to lose an egg, and you are going to lose an egg. I'm going to allow for herbal meds, and you're going to be given prison food. And I also probably have to readjust prison food for like the nth time here to be simple meals or raw rice. And immediately... okay, so if you're wondering if you could fail at it, the answer is yes. I just failed at extracting the ovum. I think because Wendy is missing a thumb as a result of that fight. And now the impid's going in. I should have probably... I kind of regret not putting the extractor somewhere within the prison. But, whatever. I can't fix that now. Yeah, she was obviously in a rush because she almost cut her head off and her torso out. Wow! 3 out of 40. That actually might not have been a result of the thumb injury. I think that was just a critical fail chance because surgery success chance is 96%. Yeah, so it was probably a critical fail. Hey, Jonah, I know that you have the flu there, but do you mind lending your genetic material? It's like the dirtiest way to say it. Please, would you make love to a petri dish. So, no, non-viable. Slow wound healing. And again, another weak immunity, strong immunity, which is a really weird thing for that to have happen. I feel like, my 2 cents, this is a bug. The fact that there's 2 different immunities that are, it's a bug with the unstable branch. And, oh good, a mech hive. If I was to guess, they will have to remedy the bug. So we have got a Tesseron, a Legionary, 2 Pikes, and a Lancer. Not exactly the toughest fight, but nonetheless, I ought to be ready. So I am scheduling everyone to be behind the walls. And then the entrance point for the mechs are here. So I'm going to have my mechs wait basically at the door. Not you, Parduk. You are work group. And farm. It's too bad Jonah's sick. So, red light. We're getting raided. And Jonah, let's try it for this one. Slow runner. Slow study. Jonah, just keep at it. You'll get there one day. You won't get there one day. Wendy, let's change armors. Back to the recon armor. And slave ship. Is there a... No. Wonder if there's... Oh yeah, I can sell those. So if they're prepare a while, I might try to shell them before they get here. And then I'm also going to want to top up my hemogen. No, they're beginning their assault already. So I believe all the doors are closed except for this point of entry. Right here. So I think they should be forced to come in there, which is good, because that's a good choke point. I want to suck your blood. Don't care if you're unconscious. Give Jonah a break. Technically, he's still a kid. He's a genetic experiment. Solely engineered to murder things. I think you have this series confused with one where we care. And see to your caring. Because your caring is weak. And your weakness is, well, not admirable. Alright, those walls are very, very, very important to build. Because they stop turrets from chain exploding. So let's get those constructed immediately. I'm going to make sure that the... Okay, yeah, they're taking the bait. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Pretty easy mechs to kill. Jonah, you are... done. You are in a terrible, 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 terrible mood. Have another beer? Where is my beer? Wasn't there beer here? The heck happened to it? Oh, I'm just... Okay. Wendy's coming. Sorry, Waz. Oh, Wendy's close enough. And then turrets spin up. Oh, good. We actually got resources off that one. All right, another Lancer. No Kish. No, I don't need Kish for this one. All right, close enough. This next one, I may want to use turrets, especially for a Tesseron. The Tesseron's going to be the annoying one. Legionaries are really easy to melee kill, but turrets on. So I'm going to go aim to take out the Tesseron quickly. Kish, put that fire out. Oh, good. This is going real good. All right. We basically just won. Power off. Power off. Step up. Slowane, you wanted to join? Fine. Tesseron's down. Actually, Slowane, I don't want you to get damaged. And there's 2 pikes left. Okay. This is... I mean, killboxes, they're meta for a reason. They're meta for a really good reason. Because this raid is being instantly made into a pile of rust and debris. I kind of want another tunneler bot, if I'm going to be honest. Just for the tankiness. Alright, turrets are off. Smush. Smush. We're done. Mechs. You can go behind the walls and set to recharge. Correct. It was glorious. Oh, that was really, really, really easy. I don't believe there's any others left out there, so... Thank you for tuning in to The First Wendigo, which originally streamed live on Twitch November 17th and November 18th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to all of my generous supporters that show up to my live streams and cheer me on. I really appreciate it. And viewers like you that support the channel and make it all the way to the credits. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Stay safe out there, my fellow Wendigos.